Why do you keep eating those?
I don't know why, I just keep eating them. They hurt my lips and my tongue. I don't know why.
Well, why? If it hurts your mouth, why don't you stop?
I don't know.
I know why.
Who is Thorndike?
Well, Thorndike was an American psychologist. He was originally interested in animal intelligence. After performing experiments on mainly cats using his famous puzzle boxes, he came up with an SR theory and his theory of law of effect.
An SR theory is a theory that states that the association between the stimulus, S, and the response, R, drives learning. The law of effect states that if a response, R, in the presence of a stimulus, S, is followed by a satisfying event, the association between the stimulus, S, and the response, R, becomes strengthened. If the response is followed by a knowing event, the SR association is weakened.
So when you're eating salt and vinegar chips, the smell of the chips compel you to eat the chips. While the stimulus, the smell of the chips, is still present, you will be inclined to continue to respond.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, there were some issues though with his theories.
SR habits are not the whole story in terms of instrumental conditioning. Kenneth Spence, another American psychologist, argued with his two-process theory that two types of learning occur in every instrumental conditioning situation. The first being SR associations formed by the process of instrumental conditioning, and Pavlovian SO associations, in where the stimulus associates with a particular outcome. In this case, the smell of the chips also makes your mouth salivate in expectation for food. The existence of SO associations have been empirically confirmed by negative-positive contrast, differential outcome effect, and Pavlovian instrumental transfer. Finally, along with SO association and SR association, RO associations are also formed, which are empirically supported by the phenomenon of outcome devaluation. An RO association, compared to the analogy of eating chips, is buying the chips from the vending machine, which leads you to acquiring your favorite chips.
But if the law of effect is not the whole story, how do we know that the chip eating is an SR association?
Well, if you think about it, by process of elimination, only SR habits are formed by which are causing you to eat the chips. Because after some point, your mouth will hurt and you do not like the taste of the chips compared to the initial taste of the first chip. Or according to behavioral psychologists, the outcome is devalued to 0. Thus, we can be certain that SR associations are driving this habit of eating the rest of the chips.